Right, we're moving on to another finished element to the render section, and this is what we call Ashley block work. And what happens with the Ashley block work, we've got a really high class finish here, plain face rendered finish, but what we're going to do, we're going to make it so it's got more definition, and we're going to mark it out what we call Ashley cutting into what looks like Georgian blocks. So from a really high class finish, we're going to give it a little bit of depth, a little bit of volume, and it becomes an outstanding finish. You see this on a lot of older properties, and that's the element that we're looking at. We're looking at to give it an older type rendered feature. So what we need to do first off, I'm going to get Morgan and Liam, the two apprentices that are in our group. We're going to get them initially to divide this area up. So what we need to do, we need to divide the area up so we've got equal horizontal joints. So the horizontal joints are the ones that are running across the model. So they're going to split that up into equal lines, and then we need to get the vertical lines in it. Same again, we need to divide that area up. So a little bit of maths, not a lot, but a little bit of maths involved in the actual division. So if that is a metre, it's 1 linear metre by 1 linear metre, so that the surface area is 1 metre squared. So we want to find out our horizontal lines, Morgan. So what's the measurement that we need to make that into three separate courses?
33.
330 milli,
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So is that your top line? Yeah.
Yeah, and then the second one's 660.
660, yeah, and that'll give us three equalish lines. It's not actually bang on, but in the eye line you're not going to see it. It will look symmetrical. So we know what the horizontal lines are, Morgan and Liam. So how are we going to determine the staggered bond on the blocks?
I'll measure from that side 25. Measure from that side 25.
So are you going half block, full block, half block? Is that what you're going for? Right. So what's your middle section going to be?
50.
So you're going for full block, yeah, yeah. And then what's your bottom row going to be?
Top, 25.
Same as top. So it's all symmetrical. You've got a staggered bond, which is what you'd see on Georgian blockwork anyway. So yeah, so you understand that.
Yeah.
You two demonstrate to me the marking out process. Once it's been marked out, we're going to get Charlie, the other apprentice, to come in, and he's going to actually do the Ashley cutting. Yeah. So you two crack on. What's that one you're marking? What measurement's that?
25.
25, yeah. So where are you going again? Tell her that 25, yeah. Speak to her, Liam, yeah. Yeah.
And we'll go 50. 50.
That's it. Coming in between, you're not encroaching on your top band. Good. Oh, it's all right. You'll be cutting. Don't worry, you'll be cutting that out with the cutting tool. But just be aware of it, like I say. Yeah. Talk to one another. Yeah. When you work in a team, it's very important that you both know what you're doing. That's why I'm saying to you, talk to one another, and then you know that way. If somebody's not doing something quite right, two heads are better than one. You can say, oh, don't do that, but you're problem solving as you're going along. Yeah, are you happy with that? Right. Right, we'll bring Charlie in now. Charlie will do the cutting. Do you need anybody to hold the straight edge, Charlie? Are you all right? Right, yeah. Once he's plumbed the bubble up, I'm dropping it then. Once Charlie's plumbed the bubble up, if you can hold this end for him, because he'll have to cut through with the Ashley cutting tool. When he's cutting through, he's trying to use even pressure. Because the model's quite green at the moment, is just using the first couple of teeth in it. If it's cured, that means that the surface area is a little bit more solider, then you can cut it out with the full teeth and you can take it all the way along.
So again, what we're doing from here.
I'll come this side a little bit. It frees your cutting hand up then. Well, we've got the level. You just concentrate on getting a good even cut through. Yeah. Don't stop. Just keep going. Don't keep going nice and even right through. Otherwise, you get a bit of a rip on it. That's it. Nice even. Just cutting through in one even movement. That's it. Take that off. So it's cut out, not rips as much. That stop start gives you that rip effect. Well, I'll hold it this side on the middle plate. Once you're happy. Are you happy with the bubble? Yeah. Not all the way through. Come back up. When you come down, come so far and then back up. Otherwise, you're going to break. You'll break through that line. Yeah. And cut the bottom one out. Don't matter on the bottom one. You come all the way down because you're down onto a rail. Yeah. Which side are you cutting that? This side?
Yeah.
Right, let me come this side. No. Middle.
Right.
Middle. Not all the way down. So far. Don't cut all the way down. Come so far down, then back up into it. Yeah. That's it. The problem is if you come all the when you're doing the cutting section, if you bring all the way down, you'll disturb that line. So you're looking for good neat lines, yeah. You can hold it this time. Yeah, we'll lift that off. Right. As you can see, now that's giving it a little bit more definition, a little bit more depth. If we were going to leave that as a model tomorrow, we'd just come through that with a light brush and we'd brush those slight burns off. But in an ideal world, you'd probably cut that out the following day if it was lime sand mortar. Yeah. So that is just one way that you can turn a standard finish into an outstanding finish.